Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. Okay, so we're doing Throwback 30 today. This was created by Jessica Lee. This has monthly updates. So basically what this is a project that has 30 prompts of projects past. So, or even current. So Jessica's taken 30 different projects and you go in and select a prompt within each of those projects and then you try to pan those. So, or select your own goals for them. So this runs from July 28th of 2022 to July 28th of 2023. And we're going to go ahead and start on the first prompt because I selected every single one of them and brought all of them in to begin with. The first one is 12 Days of Christmas Project Pan. And the prompt I selected was 3 French hens. And I selected the Avene Soothing Skin Recover Cream because Avene is a French brand. And so this is where I'm at right now. So I'm actually quite low on this product and I should be able to have that out in the next couple months, especially because it's winter and it's freezing cold here. So I tend to use a lot more of this product in the winter time because it is so good at soothing the skin without having fragrance or anything else in it. It's really wonderful. So that one is still in. The next is Four Seasons Project Pan and the prompt is fall. For that one, I selected 2 MAC lipsticks. I had one originally in and then I was going to declutter it and put another one in and I decided to keep it and now I'm working on them both. The first one is Diva and this is, of course, a MAC lipstick and I only have 7 uses on this so far. It's not one that I use often, but by the end of the year or by the end of this project even, I might declutter it if I'm not getting more use on it because that just means I'm not wearing it. And then I also have in Bronx, which I have a lot of use on. This one I brought in a couple months after the Diva one. And this one I already have 23 use. Oh, no, sorry, not 23, 18 uses on. So I have more uses on this one. And I really like this one a lot. I would definitely repurchase that one for sure. Those are both matte lipstick formulas from MAC, both very lovely. The next item I have is 50 Shades of Pink, and the prompt, of course, is something that's pink, and pink packaging, pink in the name, pink product, whatever. And I selected my Makeup Geek Razzleberry eyeshadow, which is right here. And it's very beautiful. I'm not going to swatch anything today because I have to hurry up and go make dinner right away, but this one is so pretty, and I haven't really used it. I've only used it 3 times since the beginning of the project, and I want to complete it, and there's no way that's going to happen. So we'll see if I keep that one by the end of the project. The next is 7 Deadly Pans, and the prompt I selected is Sloth. And for that one, I selected the Too Faced Little Black Book of Bronzers because it's something that takes me forever to go through, and I've had this since the dawn of time. I mean, since bronzer palettes were a thing. I think this was probably the first bronzer palette that ever came out, probably. It's that old. I decided to select Endless Summer, and that one is right here, and I have used it. You can see that there is some brush marks in there. I hope you can see that. But anyhow, I'm getting use on this project, or on this product, sorry. I'm getting a lot of use on it, and I want to have this out by the end of next year. So once this is done in this prompt, if there's a bunch left still, I'm just going to continue on in another project, or I'll just continue using it on its own. But that's that one. And then we have Alice in Wonderpan, and the prompt I selected was Cheshire Cat, and that one is a lippy. And for that I selected my Lancome Juicy Tubes lip gloss in Spring Fling, and I've used this 6 times, so I'm getting some more use. I haven't marked it, but I've definitely brought the lip gloss down in the tube because it was a little bit higher. So that makes me happy that I'm actually getting that used, even though I don't enjoy it. Then we have Beauty A to Z. The prompt I randomly generated was M. And for that, oh, I didn't even grab that. For that one, I selected my MAC blush in the shade Margin, way back here. Yeah, this is the one here. And my goal is to hit pan on this, right? Yeah. And so far I have 11 uses on this. I need to step it up because there's still a lot of product in here. I don't think I'll be able to hit pan, but using it for a full year within a project would make me so happy. So I will continue to work on that one. And then we have Birthstone Beauty, and the prompt I selected was May for Emerald. And I selected JD Glow Seaweed, which is right here. This one here. Sorry, I just got a message from my husband. He needs me to go downstairs and I'm halfway through this. So we have 3 uses and my goal is 30. I'm not going to get to that. Budget Beauty, the prompt is Revolution, or the prompt is a drugstore item. And I selected the Revolution Beauty Baked Highlighter and I want to use this 15 times and I've used it 3. So very little, but I've used it. And then we have Child of the 80s, and the prompt I selected was Star Wars, and so something glittery. So I selected a Star Wars themed product that has glitter in it, and it has glitter in some of the matte shadows and stuff. And so I selected that one to use each eyeshadow 2 times, and I haven't quite done that yet. I have 1 use on everything except for 1 eyeshadow and 2 uses on the first shadow, so I have to continue with that one. And then, where are we here? Then we have Drop 10 Before Summer. The prompt is a summer themed item, and for that I selected again my little black book of bronzer, and I want to use Sun Bunny, and for that one I selected this shade right here. And I'm getting use on that. It's actually looking really, really good. So hopefully I can get both of those out at some point. Then is Food for Thought. The prompt is a food themed item, and for that I selected my Glam Light. Sorry, I'm all over the place here. My Glam Light Red Velvet eyeshadow palette. I have no uses on this, and my goal is 20 times of any of the shadows within here. So if I use 5 shadows in a look, that's 5 uses. So yeah, I have 0 so far. And then Gotta Pan 'Em All. The prompt is Pokemon theme, select a Pokemon, and I selected Ash, something you are determined to finish. I selected this BB cream from L'Oreal, and I have a little bit lower than this line, but nothing to mark because I'm using a bunch of different things. And so this is going to probably last me into January, February, because I don't wear a lot of face makeup in the wintertime. So yeah. And then the next thing we have is Harry Potter and the Pan of Fire. The prompt I selected is Bludger, which is something black, and for that I selected my Tarte blush palette, which is black and glittery, and I want to select each of these blushes, any of them, a total of 50 times within all 5 of these, and I'm so far at 12, so I have a ways to go. I need to step that up, but I'm already at 12. And then I have I Heart the 90s. My prompt is Smells Like Teen Spirit, a scented item, and I selected my Katy Perry perfume, and I am only a little bit down this time because I haven't been wearing a whole lot of perfume. So unfortunately, I didn't get as much use as I wanted this month, which sucks, but that's okay. And then we have Let's Get Loose, and I've selected the loose powder, which is Sephora Universal Loose Powder, and I haven't used this at all. Then we have Lip Service. The prompt is Set Your Own Goal for Any Lip Product. And for this one, I kind of went big and I selected a Sephora Lip Cream Liquid Lipstick, and in the shade 72, and I want to complete this entirely, and I have 10 uses so far on this. I'm actually using this more than I thought I would, so hopefully I can finish that by the end of the project. Then we have Mean Girls quotes. The prompt is On Wednesdays We Wear Pink, something pink, and then I selected my JD Glow eyeshadow in the shade AKA, which is right here. And I've only used that 4 times and I need to use it 15, so I need to step that up as well. Then we have Skin Is In. The prompt I have is skincare, and I selected the Laneige Multi Deep Clean Cleanser. They don't sell this anymore, which is sad. I'm very close to being done this. I'll be done that in January. And then we have That's Expensive, and I didn't grab this item either. I guess I stepped over some. We have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit in Sculpture. It's a face palette, and I want to complete this. I don't think I've used this much at all in the last month, but I've definitely got some bubbling showing and some flatness on top of some of them. Like this one here is starting to go flat on top. So I still have a long ways to go on that one, but I'm definitely making progress. And then we have This Is Fantasy. The prompt I used is Cyclops for a single shadow pan. And that one I selected my Makeup Geek Glamorous eyeshadow, which is right here. And I only have 3 uses out of it. I would like to hit pan on it, but that's for sure not going to happen. But I'm setting big goals for single eyeshadows because I like to get movement on them, even though I'm barely using it. And then we have Tiny Pans. The prompt, of course, is Tiny Pans. And for that, I selected my Color Vivici eyeshadow palette from BH Cosmetics. I have used every single eyeshadow in this palette 1 time. and I can roll it out now. I use it no pan left behind style, and I will actually be decluttering this. So bye-bye to this palette. I'm going to move on. So unfortunately, it is no longer in my collection. The next item I have and the last item I have to update is Turn and Burn, and that's the Prompt Gimme product. And I selected my Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer, and this is now a completed item. This is all air in here. It's completely done. I'm not cutting it open though because it's just too tiny, and I kind of like this, but I also found it picked up product when I use the sponge and stuff. So yeah, but I have 2 rolling out, which is so fantastic. Hopefully next update I can actually get to some of these things and show you a little more usage. And I hope I have at least 1 item rolling out. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and check out Jessica's page for any more information you'd like on the project. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.